statement, and he said that Keisha, like he said today, sent him into pearls, and it was all a setup for views and entertainment. So if that was a setup for views and entertainment, how is it not set up today with Sharon for views and entertainment? Which one is it? Is he lying about the money, or is he lying about the script, Keisha? Which one is it that he's lying about? Can we come to him?
They ain't live, but they too. I can't see him.
I think they're all listening to it.
Who do you want me to come to?
The only person I can see on was Jess and Ange. That's all I can see. Well, Lou is on. She's just speaking about earlier.
I think they all like deflection.
Hi, Georgie.
Hello, my pal.
Are you all right?
Yeah, are you, my lovely? I just feel sick. What I've heard today, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It is getting
That's just how he's made me feel. Like I allowed that on my platform, but you're going to take a man at his word when he's saying about stage 4 cancer, and that he wants to get these things out while he's strong. So all we done was helping him. Both me and Katie advised him not to bring it to TikTok, to take it to the proper authorities, and then he turned around. No. Why I want to get it out there. So, but then when he got in the box, if you take notice to that night, he was wanting me and Katie to speak about things, so we had to keep saying, so Rob, you've got up and you're talking about your illness, but you wanted to come up here and say these things, and he still wasn't saying it, and that's when I said, so are you telling me that Keisha used your house for a rug den? He said yes. Are you telling me Keisha abuses you in every way possible? Yes, he said. I said, about the money, was it a lot of money? He said it on my life, a substantial amount of money, but he was wanting me and Katie to speak about it, so he wasn't. But listen, you don't think, because when you're not bad-minded like that, and you don't think people's trying to set you up, you don't think in that way. All me and Katie and Lou was doing was helping him, and what we was doing was getting Kents made out of on a fuck-off massive scale. That's what was happening. But when you're not vindictive like that, you don't think that way. So,
You were just worried about him. In your opinion, at that point, he was a vulnerable man. You believed that he had stage 4 cancer. You believed that he was being abused. You believed it because, like you said, you're not a Ken. You're not one of these people that just automatically assume that someone's lying. You're gonna believe him because he's feeding you the sob story. You shouldn't feel guilty about anything, Pearl. None of this is because of you. And like I said earlier, if it wasn't for you and the way that you called him out, this wouldn't be happening now. People would still be feeling sorry for him. People would still be gifting him, and it would still be monetizing off it.
Yeah,
right. You are right that way.
But I just feel a bit sick. I don't know how Katie feels. I just feel a bit sick into the court. That's how I feel.
No, I'm glad you've done it.
People who's never been coming back anymore be thinking, what a fucking liar that woman was in front of 6,000 people spreading all these lies. Because listen, if people's going to think everybody's in with this plan and knows, I'm glad my people that sit with me every day, yous know we're not like that. But there's honestly, and it just makes me mad. It does. Makes me more sad than anything. Whoever in the world wants people to believe that for.
It's disgusting, Pearl, honestly.
It is, it's disgusting, and he's just wanted to monetize off it. And that's why I was sat in the box with him earlier, and I was trying to question him. I was explaining exactly what's going on. I was telling him that I'm due up on the 3rd of March, and I'm going through something, and he had no responses to it. He's just lying. And then he goes on pause, and then he pretends that he's so tired, and he can't speak, and he'll start all this huffing and puffing, because he knows he's lying. He's got no answers.
Yeah. I don't know, it blows my mind the depths people will go to for a few people to watch them. Honestly, it does. It really does.
If you haven't sent me an at me, can you please send me an at me and repost the live, please? Yeah.
Listen to this from 2024.
Yeah, go on.
It's up to you.
Yeah, go on, Scott.
Years, and I love the girl dearly, but unfortunately she passed on Valentine's Day 2 years ago. She only went in for a simple procedure in hospital, and I'm absolutely fucking I'm
really sorry to hear about that.
It's completely changed my life around because I loved her dearly, and she was not only my partner, she was a soulmate, she was everything. It is.
God bless you, Rob.
No, sorry.
It's hard losing someone, and there's a lot. The thing is, when you're on TikTok, you'll meet a lot of people that share that same grief with you because they know how it feels, but
Thank you,
I
Jordan.
can't imagine what it's like losing your soulmate.
She only went in hospital for a simple procedure that a lot of girls had to go for. And I'm just saying to people, if your girlfriend or your partner or anything like that goes into hospital for anything like that, be there for them, because unfortunately it may be the last time you see them.
Thank you, Panda.
And it broke me completely.
Thank you, Blue Ball.
And
Thank you, Panda.
You'll be there for me, won't you, Barker babes?
Well,
Oh.
Ross still recovering from that, Rob. So all this shit being
and all this shit that I'm getting lately as well is
Thank you, Jordan.
worse. It just
Thank you, user.
But I try to be strong for her.
Thank you.
I love this. I love her dearly. I love her so much. She might have been a drinker, but I loved her. I loved her.
Yeah, my
I loved
Becky.
her no matter what. And
Thank you, my Sarah. God love you.
Don't you think it's amazing, Rob, that you had the pleasure of having someone that you loved so much in your life and having that experiencing that feeling, you know what I mean? That, you know.
She was a lovely
Thank you,
girl.
Ellie.
Yeah.
A lovely girl.
Thank you, Essex.
I mean, I met her when
Thank you,
she had
my user.
3 children from 3 different partners, but that didn't bother me. I took on the children, we
Thank
lived
you,
together,
Joe.
we spent time together, and
Thank you, Ellie.
it just blew my world apart. And
Thank you, Coffee.
I'm still
Thank you, Just Plan.
but it's hard for
Thank you
blokes
so
to
much.
talk about things because blokes don't talk about things, you know, like they should do. Like you girls, you can.
Thank you.
Hi guys, sorry, just really quickly. There's the account that's in the comments now called Lee with loads of E's. That's the one that sent me them horrible messages and then said, Rob wanted you to have a taste of your own medicine, just to let you know. Remember when I showed you in yours, Pearl, I think it was?
One of
Yeah,
the
that-
mods, can you block that account for me, please?
That's the account that wanted to try and send me nudie pictures of them and then turned around and was saying that if he unalives
you.
himself, it's going to be on my head and all sorts, and then turned around laughing at the end of it, had me dead worried, laughing at the end of it, saying, haha, Rob just wanted you to have a taste of your own medicine. And the fact you've just put he's hurting in the chat makes me
Keisha,
realise
that'll be
that you're sick.
Keisha.
You're sick.
Sorry, Katie, I was doing something there. I couldn't get to the
Right,
phone.
Big Man,
What
you
were you
blocked that
saying?
account for me.
I'm looking now, I'm looking.
What was you saying, Katie?
So that account that's called Lee now with
Thank
loads of
you,
E's,
guys.
that's the account that was called Over the Rainbow that was sent to me. Remember them messages that I
Oh,
showed
yeah,
Pearl?
yeah.
Yeah, all them vile messages. Saying all that and then said, haha, it was all a lie. Rob just wanted you to have a taste of your own medicine. That's that account.
Did you just say Over the Rainbow, Katie?
Yeah, it's called Over the Rainbow.
That's Sharon's account. That's one of Sharon's.
Wow.
No,
Sharon
Lee,
does.
it's called Lee Louis Vuitton.
No, it used to be Over the Rainbow. I've got the screenshots. It changed its name the same day when
that's in the account. I've seen it.
Well
So
done,
is that
Sharon.
Sharon's
You're
fake
good at
account?
doing things like that, aren't you, Sharon Moore?
So is
Well
that Sharon's
done.
fake account?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
everything.
Somebody said that Gemma Banks has an account by that name as well.
No, hers was Easter Bunny or something, Gemma says.
Yeah, then followers are all bought on that account. You can tell because it only gets like 3 likes. The followers are bought.
Yeah.
That's absolutely vile. I'm glad that we know that it's Sharon now. Vile. I'm going to post all the messages and show how disgusting
Yeah,
it
I
was.
would now, Katie. Now you know who it is.
But we
It was
knew
awful.
that.
And what did I say to you when you phoned me about them messages? What did I say to you? I said, Katie,
Thank you, user. Thank
don't
you.
do anything with it. I said, you get me set up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I had a feeling I was getting set up, but then I said to you, Pearl, what do we do? Do we go to the police? Is there a evidence?
Yeah.
My head was battered over it.
Yeah.
And it went on all day. Sorry. I'm walking up the stairs on the boat.
Always remember,
And
guys,
then,
what you do in the dark comes out in the day. Like Sharon have come out now.
And then in the end, I just turned around and said, it's going to the police. And then it says, ha ha ha, Rob wanted you to have a taste of your own medicine. How does it feel that everything I've said's a lie?
Yeah.
Girl, what did we say? If the letters
so annoyed.
don't work, the next plan was F.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
Sharon and Keisha have done this. I had the blame for Keisha, and she was trying to blame Best Girl for Sharon.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Honestly,
what they do.
we know how it works out.
And it's a lie after lie.
The other I just played, Pearl,
Yeah.
was in 2024. And his wife died 2 years ago. She went in for some simple procedure.
Yeah.
But
I thought his wife passed in
Thank you for
20.
the me shop on shop. I
well,
think.
then in
Thank you, Joe.
2026 now, he recently said his wife had died again 2 years ago. But he said that in 2024. Didn't mention nothing about kids this time. Even though they weren't his kids, he treated them like his kids. They weren't mentioned. Also, he said his wife died from the liver, not just a general procedure.
Oh. Sick. Honest to God,
Oh,
sick.
Pale, there's one more new one.
But
Have a guess what Rob have come up with now?
I know that he's got a mush now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I really do think that's for him to make sure if Emma goes to the police to get him off.
Yeah.
Guys, is that
1,000,000%.
definitely Sharon's account, that over the rainbow one? Sorry, I'm in the room now so I can speak. Is that definitely her account, yeah?
Yeah.
Send this account to Scotty to have a look at a minute because I've screenmunched it.
She keeps on changing the name. She's got like 21
Yeah.
accounts. More than
That's
likely, yes.
absolutely vile if it
Because
is.
what
It was
was
29 accounts.
what she
It was
used
trying to send
do.
me nudie pictures. It was pushing and pushing. I said, please do not send me any pictures whatsoever. You need to take it. I've got all the messages. You need to take it to the police. It was awful. They were proper going in deep, saying, you know, it's true. It was awful. He constantly saying he's on the verge of unaliving himself, and if it does, basically I'm going to be to blame, and other people are going to be to blame, and trying to push me to do a live as well. Actually, trying to say, well, if I'm going to give you the information, I'll give you all of it to do a live. I said, don't give me anything. And then at the
when you
end,
said that,
all day this went on for, didn't it? And I was saying to you, I don't know what to do. Like, my head was battered with it all because I was thinking, is this a setup or is it true? I still didn't know at this point because of the conversation that we had with Rob on the phone. And honest to God, if you'd have heard what he was saying, Pale, you heard, if you'd have heard, it was heartbreaking. And we were like, oh my God, this is so bad. And then I was thinking, this random account messaged me now. I'm thinking, God, is it true or isn't it? Do we go to the police? What do we do about this? And then for them to laugh, have me in that state of bearing in mind, like, I'm not soft, you know what I mean? But we're obviously very, like, we're grieving at the minute, you know what I mean? Our emotions are everywhere, and we are vulnerable at the minute, aren't we, really? And if somebody comes to us like that right now, like, obviously I did all the right things and asked the right questions. I actually wrote a plan up for Rob, like, about going to the police and step by step what you need to
Katie,
do.
not stopping you a second, just to ratify for the viewers, because I have been telling the viewers all day how they tried to set you, Pearl and Lou up, and what Rob come to you with and how he said he was a frightening things. Can you just illustrate a few things, what Rob said to you about how he's under threat by Keisha and how
my
scared
God,
he
yeah.
was?
Yeah, so in this phone call, we asked him, so whenever anybody talks to me about bear in mind, I've sort of been trained on, you know, when people come to me in the salon and they're opening up and stuff, and I just say, you know, is there anything that you want to tell me? You know, is there anything you want to speak to me about, sort of thing? And then he was saying she's a psychopathic stalker, she's dangerous, she's been taking all of his money off him and stuff, that they used the house as a like a rug den. There was she left ciggies and hair everywhere, and basically he was terrified if he turns up at the house and stuff, all sorts. And then obviously this account came to me and it said that Rob had been, that's exactly what it says. Rob had been in a relationship with a man, and Keisha had nudie pictures of them, and she was basically blackmailing them. And he said specifically £20,000. And then the next day, Rob was on a live laughing, saying, "Oh yeah, it was £20,000. Remember, like it's all." And then it all just started to come together. Then obviously I knew anyway, because the end of the messages said, "Ha ha, how'd you feel? Now it was all a lie this today. Rob wanted you to have a taste of your own medicine." It's absolutely disgusting.
100% KJ, and she's said various times on the lives today and over the past couple of days that she sent Rob in to give everybody a taste of their own medicine and to set people up and everything else. She's verified this many's a time.
See, we've been away for the last we've been on the boat again, but we've been on a boat, so I've been in and out. I don't really know what's happened the past couple of days, just little bits and bobs. But what I am thinking about was Warrior on a live with him.
Yeah, last night. And she was sticking up for him, and she was saying about him being like, how can I put it to you? In other words, that him and Ems does it all the time, and she's not a great lover of Ems, and she known Rob for 5 months. She met him in a boot sale. She was sticking up for Rob.
Well, that's funny, because she told me that Rob, that she's known, I think she said she's known him for a while, and she said that she's like the first one that, I look back through the messages because I haven't spoke to her. To be honest, Warrior had a lot, she was involved, wasn't she? She was the camp tour and this, that and the other when she was doing it to us.
Well,
And then
Warrior
she
told
started
me she
coming in.
didn't know him.
She was camp tour, it's on all the videos. She was the full camp tour. She was going into everything when Lakeisha was doing it. She's on the videos. Anyway, she then she started coming into my live, and I was like, this is just a bit strange, but I just thought, you know, obviously she's seeing the truth and stuff now. And then I was speaking to her on WhatsApp, and she was pushing for me to do the live on Lakeisha. I think it was when all of that was going on, wasn't it? She contacted me, I think, in the past couple of months, and she was pushing for me to do the live on Lakeisha, saying she'd make it, you know, a poster to do it, obviously to show everything that she's, you know, all the proof and stuff. But then I looked back through what his name got brought up the other week, and I looked back through the messages because I've not spoke to her. And she actually told me on the 14th of January, she said, I don't know why, something with Lakeisha, because she's been abusing Rob for ages. She's the first one that come to me, but I didn't read that at the time. It's only going back through the messages the past couple of days. So why has she come and told me on the 14th of January? That was like a couple of days before Rob came to us, which I think is dead weird. So if this is being a lie, then is Warrior in on it?
Exactly, everything's a setup. But listen, that was that night when Warrior read them papers out for what Beskell sent her, right? She was his friend. Why didn't she just turn around and say, hold on a minute, Beskell, I can't talk about this on here, but I can't read these out, but I'm going to ring you after the live. She didn't. It was all part of the plan, and it was to set Beskell up.
It was. Jojo.
Exactly, that's what I don't understand is why, sorry Beskell, that's what I don't understand is why didn't Warrior turn around and say, no, this isn't true, because you told me 6 days prior that Lakeisha should have been doing this and that to Rob, so you obviously already knew what was going on more, so why have you said that on the live? Is she involved in it?
Yeah.
My Jojo, can I tell KJ?
Yeah, of course.
Are you sure? Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah,
If you don't want me to, say no. Can I?
No, go on, go for it. Go for it,
Are
my
you
lovely.
sure?
Yeah, 100% best. I got you back
told me
there.
not to. I swear to
Go
God,
for it.
Are you sure? Sure.
I give you full permission on this live now. Jojo gives Best Girl full permission. Go for it, my lovely.
You know, on the background, Katie, Jojo, Warrior was on the background, and she wasn't supporting you with your little girl. He was against you and your family, and saying wrong things about you. Because Jojo was in shock how she come up last night in the live saying she was for years, but behind your back she was making like an 8 compound about it.
When was that?
Try to explain, my Jojo. What about the situation with Warrior?
Yes.
So, when that live was being done, when she came in and then she went off, didn't run and hid. She's messaging me in the background. Now, if you want to send it all to Katie, you're more than welcome to, best girl.
I will do, but I was going to say, when she was putting hate on Katie over what she was doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just jump in there? Google talk in the comments. Best girl was set up, and it's also come out that she was.
I know. I've got all the evidence. Got everything.
Yeah, no,
everything.
Jojo, I've got proof of it, but save that for a rainy day, because I want to see how far it goes. But, yeah, Katie, it was not for you, Katie. It was against you. So it makes it look more of the plan.
When was this? It does, but when was this over the past couple of weeks, was it?
Yes, Katie.
Yes.
Wow. Do you know what though? I didn't trust her, and I already said to her, I said to some of the girls, I don't trust her, and when you know, if you've seen our messages, you can see mine's just like a little one reply and stuff. But she was saying all sorts to me about Lakeisha, and I just thought, wow. That's it. Wow.
It was all a big setup, Kate.
So it's being a setup then. So it's being a setup. So what are you, this is, I said this, didn't I? What are you knew? And Rob knew that best girl, how long have I been saying this for now? Nobody believed me at the start. No one believed me. And I said to Jamie, I said to all of them, you're being set up. What do you knew about it? Rob knew about it. I can tell Rob knew about it because of his face when he was on M's. So they thought I was going to be in your live as well. And I've been saying this for weeks. They sent that article over knowing exactly what they were doing.
Yeah. And you know that night when Best Girl and Nicholson and Warrior was up in the live, and I said, I come in and I was saying, it's not right what you were saying. Every time I was just saying, you don't have to add no more, no, take it away. Just say you're sorry. That's all you have to do. She was making it all about herself, and I know there was something off that night, and that's why I lost my head. I ended up screaming and having murders with her, because it was, you could tell it was all lies what was coming out of her mouth.
100%, pal, because she was messaging me. Do you remember? I was on the live, and I was like, she's writing this to me, and I was replying back, telling you what she was saying. And do you remember that, Pearl?
Yeah.
Remember when Warrior dropped and she didn't come back in? You came in, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then she was messaging me while I was in the live. I was trying to get
what a nasty bitch to do this to us now, trying to befriend me. I'm glad that I've got my wits about me, and I was just keeping it at arm's length. Everybody's seeing it in my live. She was saying, you know, trying to give advice off the things, and I said to the girls, I don't know why she's coming in. She's not even like apologised or anything to us for all the involvement. Then you want to see after she said that she was thrown under the bus by everybody, she sent me message after message saying about how bad their mental health was and stuff. And I just turned around and I said to her, I sent her a voice note, and I said, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure what you want me to do about this after what